Yo, this your boy, Big Ant, the Servant, Sunny Man Jr., Mr. Get Down and Boogie, Simo Beats, all that good stuff. Coming at you right now with another rendition of the Simo Show. Still trying to get used to this whole broadcasting thing, but you know, we're going to get it together. But check this out. I'm coming to you today with a serious topic. I'm coming from the heart. No games, no jokes, none of that. Check it out. So I'm on World Star this morning when I got off work, and I go to this video about some young man named d.j.Nate. Never heard of him. He's from Chicago, my city, born and raised. I stay on the outsides of Chicago for reasons that anybody with common sense would understand. But anyway, this young man is walking up and down Madison and Pulaski. I guess he's an up-and-coming rapper doing his thing, making a little noise. He's fresh to death. True Religion jeans, fresh kicks on, jewelry, the whole nine. And he's waving to the fans. He's got his little crew of followers, of fans. I won't call them friends. I don't know what that situation was about, but they're filming him. And as he is proceeding down the street, minding his business, being a productive citizen, here's a young man that took his gifts and talents and decided to use it to his benefit to make money rather than rob, steal, and kill. He's making his way down Madison Pulaski, and he shakes the hand of a young man who then turns around and cold clocks the boy, knocks him to the ground, beats him, proceeds to take his belongings, and I guess what you would call a mugging or a robbery or whatever. Now, let me get into it. I left a link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But this is my thing. I was born and raised in Chicago. I love Chicago. I love my people. I love my black people. Chicago, home of the gyro, the Italian and beef combo, Chicago style pizza, the giant bean, whatever that thing is. Anyway, I love my city, but I hate my city at the same time. Everyone is so focused and fixated and fascinated with chiraq, Chi-Town, the Windy City, home of the crab in the barrel nigga, home of the take what you work for nigga, home of the hate on you because you got what I want nigga. And you might be saying, hey Simo, you a Christian, man, you do Christian rap, why you saying nigga, why you saying these bad? Look, I'm angry, man. It don't make no sense that a person can't work hard and earn things and can't go out and enjoy things without some bottom feeding scavenger coming to take what's yours, what you work for. It's disgusting. I bear with me because I'm working the boards as well as saying my thing here. But it just hurts me that he beat him like that. And the thing about it is, he had a crew of people behind him following him, whether it was his friends or not. You're sitting there filming and congratulating and shaking this man's hand, hoping he kick you out some breadcrumbs. And when this dude does this, nobody steps in to help. And the only thing I could think about is that could have been my son, my daughter, my mother, my wife, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Man, Chicago is just losing it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the comments and they're like, man, yeah, he was a punk. The wolves got to eat. He should have fought back. I'm a person that's experienced bullying, and I've been a target of violence several times. And let me tell you the definition of a coward. The definition of a coward is somebody that scopes and watches somebody that they know is weaker than them. And as soon as they figure out, I can take him out and take what he got, that's a coward. A real man uses his gifts and talents to feed his family and to be at a young age, your teenage years, and making enough money to feed your mom and your kids and your family, your sister and brother, and all that, that's a man. Because you could beat somebody up and knock them to the ground and blindside them. Everybody ain't built like that. The measure of a man is, it shouldn't be how well he can fight. It should be how well he can abide by the law, how well he can follow Christ, how well he can provide for his family. That's the definition of a man. The definition of a coward is somebody that picks on someone that's weaker than them. I say that to say that I am very disgusted, hurt, not surprised by Chicago. It's utterly disgusting the way we're behaving. And I guess you could say Chicago has become the new South Central. Think back in the days of NWA, Raiders jackets, Kings jackets, flannel jackets with the first buttoned and the rest of it. You get the picture. South Central, Crips and Bloods. Everyone was so fascinated with the violence. It was cool. It was something to see. Nobody did anything to stop it. Now that LA it seems to be old news, people are fixated on Chicago now. So I guess we're going to go through that same, I don't know. All I can say is that I'm disappointed in my city. I'm disappointed in black people. And you know what I really think? I think they need to introduce gun laws. Because if you look at that story, and I think it was Atlanta, when the guy was waiting on the LeBron James shoes, and the guy's going through the line with a gun trying to pickpocket and rob people, and the other dude comes out with the pistol and lays him down. You know what? People in Atlanta are going to think twice. People in Texas are going to think twice. People that have gun laws, they're stuck on the fact, like, I mean, if I approach this guy, I don't know what he got in his pocket. He can lay me down. But Chicago is left defenseless. And I'm tired of it. I think we need a gun law. I should be able to carry a weapon and protect myself from this crab in a barrel mentality. You want to punish me? You want to kill me? You want to take me? You want to take my life away from me because I have things that you desire? Get your lazy... Yeah, I'm a Christian, and I love the Lord, and I go to church, but watch this. Get your lazy ass off your ass and get a job. Go to work. Come home tired. Know what it feels like to do an 8 to 12 hour shift. Get the satisfaction of bringing home a paycheck that you earn from the sweat off your back instead of taking your lazy, stinking, crack smoking ass out on the street and waving a gun at somebody and taking what don't belong to you and making black people look bad. Sick of it. I don't know. One thing I do know, one thing I can tell you is that we need to stop giving these thugs attention, because it seems like the more Chicago makes the news, the more Chicago is talked about, the more Chicago is mentioned in rap music, the more they do everything they can to live up to the reputation. And as a result, hardworking people suffer and die to keep what's theirs. And it's disgusting. You're cowards. You know what pisses me off? To hear a drug dealer, a thug, a gangbanger compare himself to a soldier. Oh, that pisses me off. Because a soldier fights for freedom. A soldier fights for righteousness. A soldier fights for my ability to get on the internet, my freedom of speech to get on the internet and say what I'm saying to you right now. That's a soldier. If it wasn't for our soldiers, I couldn't speak my mind right now. You gangbangers can't provide that for me. You can rob me though. But let me give you a prime example of a coward, a thug, Translation for thug, coward. You go to basketball court, right? Playing ball. Thug walks in. He sizes you up. And if he figures in his head he can beat you, he can bully you, he can punk you, or he's going to foul you, he's going to trip you on the court, he's going to make fun of you in front of the girls, he's going to make you feel as low as he can because he knows that you can't beat him. He can't be embarrassed. You can't retaliate. But if a guy comes in that's bigger than him, stronger than him, he's like, yeah, what's up, Joe? Yeah, my fault. I ain't mean to foul you, dog. Yeah, real recognize real. Oh, I love that line. Real recognize real. No, your fake ass recognize that he can whoop your ass. So you want to stay on this good side. But if he's a little weaker than you, then he's a coward. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just real disappointed in Chicago right now. I'm real hurt by Chicago. I can't believe the violence that's going on. Black people, why are we losing our minds? Why are the black women the head of the household? Why are black men not providing, sheltering, and taking care of their family? Why is the woman doing the grunt work? And as a result, we're suffering. I don't know. You might not agree with that, but I agree with it. I think that's the whole problem. That's a whole nother show. But the violence has got to stop. We know that. But the seriousness of the matter is the violence won't stop. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse. A lot worse. Hold on, let me turn this down. Like I said before, a real man to get up and use his gifts and talents to his advantage. He don't get up and get on his bicycle looking like one of the Cosby kids with them bell-bottom jeans my man had on and that red Leroy from Fame shirt and rob somebody that's doing for himself because you mad. And his closing statement when he rode off into the sunset with my man's property was, tell these West Side superstars that I'ma get them. Well, however he put it. Ignorant, man. You know, Chicago is a hateful city, man. God almighty, man. We even in the Christian rap circuit. Hate. You doing better than me, I don't like you. You doing better than me, I gotta bring you down. So much jealousy. God forbid I raise my children in a city like this. As much as I love my city, Chicago is in my blood. I'm embarrassed by the people of Chicago, and I'm embarrassed by black people. What do we need, the 60s back? Because it seemed like when we were fighting for something, we stood together. And with nothing to fight for, we fight each other. Now, black people, you might sit back and say, man, they ain't giving us no jobs. They ain't doing this. The white man, the government. You lazy Negro, it's jobs out there. You don't want them. You don't want to do what it takes. You don't want to get up in the morning. You don't want to get out your bed. You don't want to get your hands dirty. You don't want to smash your fingers. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get those splinters. You don't want to work. You don't want to sweat. Instead, you want to take mine. Mess around and pass the gun law and rob me. See what happens. Because I promise you, I ain't giving it up easy. Sick of cowards, man. Sick of cowards. I can go on all day. I got so much more to say, but I'm so driven by anger right now. My thoughts aren't organized. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to this broadcasting thing, but let me tell you this. Don't waste your time bothering me about my language. Don't waste your time throwing in my face that I'm a Christian. Don't sit at your dinner table and man, Aunt doing such and such. Man, Aunt doing this. Man, look, and you know who I'm talking to. If you're feeling in your spirit, then maybe I'm talking to you. I'm getting personal now. Leave my name out your mouth. Because Shy City is hate city. I'm doing me right now. I'm loving the Lord. I love Christ. But our people need help. And I'm just addressing some issues right now. But yeah, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Keep the hate to yourself. God bless you. Simo Show. I'm out.